Welcome. In front of me is a CUBOT R19, and today I will show you how you can bypass the Google verification on this device. Now, before I actually get started, I'm just going to point out at this point the device is locked, and you can see this little lock icon right here, and later on you'll also probably see the Google verification page as well as the pattern, because that's what was used before here. So anyway, to get started, you want to start off with this page right here. And we're going to start off by changing the language from the list. You want to scroll all the way down and choose anything from the bottom all the way up to, I think it's like Greek or Turkish. So one of those two will, or up to one of those two. Anything above I don't think works. Everything below that should work just fine, minus one of the Cyrillic languages. For some reason, sometimes the Cyrillic languages are buggy and they won't work. If that is the case, if you picked one of the Cyrillic languages and you won't see the globe icon, which is, I'm going to point that out once we go through, then all you want to do is go back here and choose some other language than what you picked. Now I'll be sticking with Greek right here, and I'm just going to progress through the setup. If you selected a language that you don't know, then you can just simply press the same thing that I am pressing. Majority of the languages, almost all of them, have the options on the same place. So right here you're gonna go to next page. You don't want to insert a SIM card, so you press the button right here, and we do need to connect to network. So I'll quickly log in. Now actually, before I do, I'm gonna point out one thing. As you can see right now, I have a keyboard in Greek. That's kind of the purpose of changing this language, and there is this globe icon right here. So that is what you're looking for. If you see this, then you're good to go. If you don't see this icon right here, the globe icon, you want to go back to the language settings and select a different language. So from here, I'm going to hold it and then select QWERTY, which is the second option, so I can actually type my password in. Okay, there we go. So I just connected to my network. Okay, so right here we should have the pop-up regarding phone being blocked, or locked in this case. So there we go. There's the pattern to verify it, and if I click right here, I can use the Google account instead to verify the old account. So no matter what the case is, obviously the phone is locked. So once you see your Google page, you can do this right here, or maybe also in a Wi-Fi page. It doesn't really matter. Both of them will work. Wherever you have a pop-up of a keyboard, then it will work. I just selected the Google account just because I also wanted to show that the device is actually locked. So anyway, once you have your keyboard visible, hold the globe icon, and obviously if you haven't done so yet, you want to change to QWERTY, and once you select your QWERTY, you want to hold it again, and then select the second option right here, or third option right here, the text below, which is language settings, I believe, or keyboard settings. Then you want to select the button right here at the bottom, and in here you're looking for a keyboard with an arrow. So you can see there's a couple with an arrow, a couple of them don't have it, and you're specifically looking for ones with an arrow. And in here, select one of the languages, doesn't really matter which one, and choose Add Keyboard, which is the button right here. Once you've added your keyboard, what we're gonna do now is simply back out to the first page. We're gonna change our language to English, and we're gonna progress through the setup once again. Yeah, there we go. As you see, once it started looking for updates, I went back just so it brings me up to Wi-Fi settings, just because I can do it from here as well. So as you can see, there we go. I just selected any kind of Wi-Fi. It brings up a keyboard, and again, I'm gonna hold the globe icon, go to language settings, add keyboard, and this time around, I'm looking for a keyboard without an arrow, I believe, right? Nope, actually my bad. So we're gonna look again with a with an arrow. So in here, you want to simply tap on the three dots once you clicked on a language with an arrow right here, as you can see. So three dots, and then navigate to help and feedback. And then describe your issue. You want to type in Morse code, or just two letters, M-O, and it should bring it up as suggested. Use Morse code. Click on it, Now this video, or not this video, but this page has a video, as you can see. So what you want to do is click on it. Now I do can see that it barely is visible. There is a play button like right in the middle. I'm gonna turn down the lights a little bit maybe, just so hopefully it could be visible in some way. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna keep it like this. Now the image might be a little bit fuzzier, but at least you can actually see more of the screen. So there is the video. Click on it. It will load it up and then give you the 3-dot option right here. So you want to click on it, and from here you want to select, I believe it is watch later, which should open up our browser. And there we go. So once you have your browser, from here you want to select accept and continue and no thanks. And once you can actually type an address at the top, click on there and type HardReset.Info. Like so. So there we go, we are on our site, and in here you're gonna consent right here, and you want to tap on these 3 bars right in the corner, navigate to download category, and in the downloads search bar right here, search for Android 7.1.2. Like so. And there should only be one application visible right here, only one result. So click on download, scroll down and select download again. Download, okay, and let it finish up the download. Now once it's done, you want to select open. It's gonna change from details and a blue to being open. There we go. So let's click on open. And before we can actually install it, we'll need to navigate into the settings and then choose to enable this allow from this source, so you can actually install any kind of application that was downloaded through Chrome. Once you have enabled this, go back and you can see that we can now tap on next and install. So once it's done installing, click on done, and right here I'm gonna copy the link for the website. I'm gonna paste it in and remove part of it. So there we go. As you can see, you can do this just by typing in HardReset.Info/bypass, or you can just copy it like I did and then remove the everything up to the slash and type in. There we go, bypass, like so. So once you have that typed in, confirm it, and this will take you to this page right over here. And you want to scroll down, tap on the settings. This will redirect you to the, well, settings. And in here, we're gonna scroll down to location, or security and location. Whatever it is. Oh, there we go. Security and location. And I'm gonna scroll down to device admin, as right over here, device admin apps more precisely. And as you can see, we have find my device. You wanna toggle this off, deactivate this device admin app. There we go. And as you can see, it's now turned off. From here, we're gonna go back and we're gonna go into, actually we're gonna go back once more. And here, we're gonna navigate to apps, and notifications. There we go. So apps and notifications, and from here you want to scroll down. Actually, number one, you want to select see all 29 apps, and from here I believe we need to show system, and you're gonna scroll down to Google Play Services. There we go. As you can see, it's past like halfway point. Google Play Services. Once you see it, click on it, and you want to select disable app. And once you have disabled this app, we are gonna go back and gonna go back once again and once again to the main settings page. And now we're going to scroll down to accounts. Going to select add account, choose Google. And disregard this. This is the app that we've installed, the first app. And this app was needed for us to actually have this option visible right here. Without the app that we have installed, we would have no access to Google as a, well, it wouldn't be visible in the accounts. So in here, log in with your Google account. If you have one, obviously you can use it. If you want to, you can create a new account specifically for this if you don't feel safe providing your email and some email and password in some sketchy way, as we kind of installed a third-party application to get this option. That's completely understandable. You can create an account specifically for this as a trash mail, and it will work as well. You don't need to verify anything. I will be obviously using my own account for this, so that's what I'm going to choose right here. And additionally, you have the option to create an account right here, though this is a kind of a hacky way that we have got this option like Google login page visible. So I wouldn't really recommend trying to create an account right here. What I would do is just create an account on like a computer or another phone, and then once it's created, I would use it to log in. So anyway, gonna now log in right here. There we go. Now I will log in with my password, so for obvious reasons, I'm gonna take the phone. And obviously, from there you want to select next, agree. Disregard this. It's going to be popping up several more times. It really does not matter. So once we have added that account, we're going to go back and we're going to navigate back to apps and notifications. We're going to again select CL29, show system. And from here, we're going to scroll down again to Google Play Services. There we go. And we're going to now re-enable them. Okay, so now that we have re-enabled our Google Play Services, what we're going to do is hold power key, select restart, confirm, and let's wait for the device to boot back up. Okay, so you can see we're back in the setup screen. So from here we can just simply go through the setup. Now, one thing that you'll see that is different now is once we get to the page where we need to verify our account, instead of telling us to verify the Google account, it's going to give us a nice little message telling us account was added. And that account will be the one that I have used to log into my Google account. There we go, as you can see, HardReset.Info 1. Now for you, obviously this is a different account, or the one that you've used. So you can just select next and completely skip the verification portion of the setup. Now, before you basically go clicking off the video thinking that this is done, I'll right now clarify, we're still not done with the process. We will get access to the home screen, but there is one additional thing that we need to do once we finish up the setup. Okay, so there we go, there is our home screen. So in here we're gonna now navigate into the settings. Scroll all the way down to System, select Advanced, Reset Options, and choose Erase All Data, Factory Reset, Reset Phone, and then select Erase Everything. Now, I'm not going to go over this on the video just because, to be honest, it provides you with no additional info. Once you press that button, the device will go through a factory reset, and once it's completed, you will be back in the setup screen, which is completely fine. Obviously, you need to finish up the setup at that point, but the device will be fully unlocked, so you can do it however the heck you want. And that will basically conclude the bypass. So that is basically how you bypass your phone, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.